Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, your journey, our passion, and by Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com.
And we open Autoline Daily today in Dearborn, Michigan, where Ford has just officially unveiled the 2014 Mustang. All-new platform, independent rear suspension, 3 different engine choices, including a 2.3-liter EcoBoost with over 300 horsepower and 300 pound-feet of torque. Let me tell you, in real life, it looks better than you've seen in the pictures. And we can't show you much of it right now live because of all the dealers, the media, the employees, and the suppliers who are up on stage looking at it right now. We'll have more details, but now back to the studio with the rest of the news.
Oh man, I cannot wait to get behind the wheel of that car. But now, let's look at what else is going on in the auto industry. Yesterday, we reported about the surge in U.S. car sales last month. Most of that boost was due to special Thanksgiving deals, but there's another factor leading to the increased sales. Reuters reports that more car buyers are taking out bigger car loans that they can take longer to repay because banks and finance companies are offering lower interest rates and accepting customers with weaker credit ratings. About 26% of loans are given out to subprime buyers, which is up over 1% compared to last year. And about 20% of new car loans are for 6 years or longer, which is about 3% more than 2012. Almost as soon as the cover was pulled off the 2014 Corvette Stingray, people began asking questions about its higher output variant, the Z06. While we won't have to wait much longer, because Chevrolet announced it will unveil the sports car at Detroit's Auto Show next month. Other than production starting in late 2014, no other details were released, but we will get them out to you as soon as they are. By 2020, Audi expects to expand its lineup from the current 49 to more than 60 models. And one of those models will be the Q1, as the automaker has announced it will go ahead with production of the crossover. It will be designed on the company's modular transverse engine concept, share a platform with the Audi A1 and Volkswagen's Polo, and slide in the lineup just behind the Q3. Only one sketch of the crossover was released, but it does share similarities with the Crosslane Coupe concept that was shown in Paris last year and said to show the design language of future generations of Q models. Look for the Q1 to start rolling off the production line in 2016. At the SEMA show in Las Vegas, we showed you the new styling cues of the 2014 Honda Civic Coupe, but now we have a few more specifics. The car will get a new 7-inch touchscreen display with the next generation Honda Link system. It also gets an all-new CVT with a wider ratio range and reduced internal friction. That helped improve the EPA ratings by 2 miles per gallon in the city and 1 mpg combined on the LX Coupe and LX and EX sedans. It's also available with a 5-speed manual transmission. The 2014 Honda Civic Coupe and Sedan went on sale yesterday with a starting price of about $19,000, including destination charges. Coming up next, the one person who wasn't starstruck by guitarist Billy Gibbons' success.
Dow Automotive Systems, driving solutions in automotive, commercial transportation, and aftermarket with innovative products like Betamate structural adhesives. Lighter, stronger, safer. dowbetamate.com.
As some of you know, we had avid car guy and lead guitarist from ZZ Top, Billy Gibbons, in our studio a few months back. In the following clip, he explains how his dad kept him humble despite the band's success.
You mentioned your dad. Wasn't he a classically trained musician?
Indeed.
Did he pull his hair out when you grew yours long and went into rock and roll?
Indeed. Yeah.
But I'm sure he's gotten over that. Or no?
There was a performance we delivered in London, England. He and my mom happened to be in France, and they decided to come over and see the show. It was at Hammersmith. There in London, and it was sold out. It was a pretty big deal early on, I think around 1983. And after the performance concluded, we retired to the hotel, and he was beaming. He said, well, he said, looks like you've become a pretty big star, don't you think? And I said, well, it certainly looks good from here. He goes, well, the yard needs mowing back home. Get back there. Wow.
And before I sign off, I'd like to remind you to watch tonight's episode of Autoline After Hours. Joining John and the auto extremist, Peter DiLorenzo, is Jeff Bracken, the Group VP and General Manager of Lexus, who will be bringing an IS into the studio with him. So if you got any questions about Toyota's luxury division, send them our way and tune in to tonight's show at 6 p.m. Eastern Time at our website, autoline.tv. But that's the end of today's show. I'm Sean McElroy. Thanks for watching, and please join us again tomorrow.